No series of videos ever feels right to me unless I make it a trilogy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Star Wars was a trilogy when I was growing up, but I like to make 3 of everything. And in the first video, if you want to go back and check that one out, we tackled AI right out of the gate. The first time I've ever had a chance to really get my hands on it. Not the first time, but the first time I decided to share a video about it. And we took one of my images and expanded it, and we did crazy things with it. The second video, which you can check out here, is where we took a look at a piece of my art that I'd created and expanded on that and added some things and changed some things. So if you're interested in AI, this is going to be the third video. Let me know in the comments below. I think this is going to be a fun one. I've already tackled this once. We're going to do it again together on the podcast. So let's take a look and see what we got on the menu today. That's right. We have the Mona Lisa. I don't know why it's capturing the screen in a weird way, though. All right, that's a lot better. I just realized that for some reason I had expanded the window that was looking at this window. It doesn't matter. It's all technical stuff. But have you ever found yourself staring at the Mona Lisa and wondering, what's going on around her in that painting? What else was happening around her that day? Well, we're going to find that out today. So let's grab our crop tool. This is all you need to do. You don't really have to do much these days. AI has simplified a lot of things. We definitely want to go like 16.9 on this or something similar. We'll give her a little bit more headspace here and a little bit down the bottom. And with Photoshop AI, all you have to do is basically tell it generate, and it's going to produce 3 different things in that area that we're expanding upon. You can do it other ways. You can just highlight zones if there's certain things in a render that you don't like, and it'll change it for you. Here we've got it almost. See, this. I like this. I like that it's got kind of a almost like a prehistoric feel to the background here. Let's take a look at the second one, see if that looks any better. Also, guys, if you're loving these videos, please consider subscribing. I'm on the road to 1,000, and I would love to get there before the end of the year, and I can only do that with your help. So if you're loving these videos, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much. And back to Mona here. Okay, I like that one a lot. She's like almost lost in a sea of something. However, that first one, though, has a nice, like, oh, yeah, like lava or something. I think we're going to go with that one and just fix the bottom of it. That's kind of wacky wild. Let's do 3 more. I think we're going to stick with that first one. We'll fix the bottom of it, and then we will expand upon that. Maybe we'll add a few things in here and see how it goes. Now, what do we got here? Come on. Okay. This one is a little bit more reasonable, more realistic. This is probably closer to what Leonardo da Vinci would have intended if he had wanted to make it wider. I want this a little bit wider, though. We can't do it till we pick our background now. Sometimes it just throws weird shit in, too. Like, what is this thing here? There's no need for that. Let's stick with the first one. The only thing I want to change about the first one, and we can do that very easily by using our rectangle select tool, just picking the area I want. And I mean, I could input whatever I want into this field if I wanted it to be like, you know, red lava or whatever. You could just tell it what you want, but in this case I just basically want to hopefully replicate more of what's already there for the painting so that we have a nice canvas. And I do want to expand it out a little bit more on the sides, I think, maybe a little bit more up top. Okay, that's good. We'll take a look at the other ones. Nope, I hate that one. That one's all right, but we're going to stick with the first one here. And then we're going to expand this out just a little bit more, have ourselves a little bit more of a canvas to work with here. I had this idea the other night. I was watching something. I can't remember what it was. People have been doing this for years. This is nothing new, but it was a gentleman or lady. I can't even remember. I don't know if it was a guy or girl. I don't remember the video. I know nothing about it. All I know is he goes to like Goodwills and thrift shops, and he finds old paintings, like Kincaid painting type style paintings, and then he paints things into them or changes the dynamic of it, and it's really neat. That's where I got the idea for this. So here we go. 1, 2. I think we're gonna go 2, 3. And they all have potential. This one looks mucky. It looks a little dirty. I know this is strange. Let's go with 2. Okay, so this is definitely some kind of a prehistoric land that she is now trapped in. So it only seems fair that she would have a good view of dinosaurs. So let's see if we can just put a little dinosaur in here. I don't know. And this is where you can go in and actually type in whatever you want. Dinosaur. That's a word that I have to stop every time I go to spell it just to make sure I'm sounding it and spelling it out right. Like Minotaur. That for years I spelled it Minotaur. instead of Minotaur. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we got a little dinosaur here. That's cute. I like that it kind of stuck with the style of the art, of Da Vinci's art style. It didn't go outside there. It didn't try to put something bold in there. So we got a decision. I'm going to go with that one there. I like that one. Now, of course, this video isn't going to come out until later on. However, last night we did a live stream for the auction for 2 hours, and Jess from Cryptid Bits with General Tidbits, if you want to check out her channel, you can check it out there. She hopped on, and for every $25 donation, we would eat something hot or take a shot of hot sauce, and my stomach is feeling the pain today. Back to the painting. Okay. It's nice. I would like to get like a herd of dinosaurs. I feel like there's some, like dinosaurs would be drinking out of the water here or something. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a long-necked dinosaur. Ooh, that's a good dinosaur. This is doing a really good job at putting these things in here. I've noticed as they've updated this, it's really gotten better and better. My only goddamn problem with the program is that no matter how many times I tell it to pin this bar where I want it to stay, it doesn't stay there. And I have a real weird issue with this too. Being able to like, here, if you listen in Adobe, this sucks. I don't want that to happen. I'm sure there's a way to turn that off, but I don't know where it is. So if anybody knows how to stop that from happening, let me know in the comments below. Okay, what else do we need? Well, we've got this here. I feel like, oh, geez. I think we need, and why wouldn't we, of course? I think we need a UFO. What do they call them now? UAPs? Unidentified aerial projectile? I don't know. I don't know enough of it. That's why I got Jess. She's the host of Cryptid Bits. I come on and co-host occasionally, but I have no idea what we're talking about. Well, I do a little research, and she, of course, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's bad. That's bad. Bad, baby, bad. None of those are living up to my expectations. I want to delete the layer and start over. You can recreate, you can just keep going, but I have to say that's partially my fault. Like, I really kind of want to make sure I got this right. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it just doesn't like where it was. Okay, nope. In some ways, I'm following Bob Ross's theory of doing things. Like, for every painting he did, there was actually like at least 3 of each one. He did one before the show that he could reference and look at. He did one live, and then he did one afterwards. So to the best of my knowledge, I don't know if that's for every painting he did on the Joy of Painting, but I had this idea, and I've done this once already, and the results were so good I had to share it with you guys. This one is not too bad. It's still a little bit crazy, so we're going to go in and blur it a little bit with just a blur effect. Gaussian blur. Blur? Where's my blurs? Gaussian blur? Gaussian blur? Yeah, that's perfect. That kind of just fades it a little bit into the background. It's definitely not sitting there in the midground. It's out there somewhere, coming towards her. You know, something that's always bugged me about the Mona Lisa is her hairline. And it's not, have any hairline you want, but the way it was painted just looks like it's matted down, like it's greasy. So why don't we change her hair up? Come on. It's time for a new style. It's time for a new style of Mona Lisa. And I'm simply just going to put in the word hair here to see what we get. That is not what I expected. Let's take a look at the second one. No, that's not right. Maybe I could maybe I need to select her hair. Give me a second. Okay, all right. There's something that's different. It's different, but see how good it just kind of flows in there? Like you don't, holy shit, that's like spot on. That's amazing. I like the second one. I'm going to do 3 more just because I really want to take a look and see what else it produces. I kind of screwed up when I was drawing it initially, and I accidentally right-clicked. I hate that when I right-click, it closes whatever you're trying to capture. All right, let's take a look at these last 3. 1, 2, not bad. 3. What was that second one? I feel like that one really kind of just blends in. Let's go with that one. Okay, so what else do we need here? Well, we've got a little bit of a lava coming down here. I feel like there should be another, like a lava pit here. This crater deserves a lava pit. Don't you agree? Happy little lava pit. We're just going to go ahead and throw an angry little lava pit. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just do lava. Lava. See what we get. I'll do this while we're waiting for it to render. It renders pretty quickly. I wish it was a little bit faster because I just built this computer back in like March. Maybe April, I don't remember. So it's not old by any stretch of the imagination. And we spared no expenses, of course. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. I feel like I need to do lava pool. That's strange, and I don't know what's happening there. I'm a little nervous now. Ah, that's nice. A little too bright for my liking. But that one looks like an ocean of lava. Let's do lava lake. I came from the lava lake. They call me Lava Man. Well, none of these are giving me the lava lake that I hope for, so let's move on. Let's just put a nice tower over here in the background. What kind of tower? Ruins. We'll do tower ruins. They're in ruins. They've been destroyed. What happened? Probably the dragon that I'm going to add in a little bit came along and just ruined them. That's not in ruins. That's what I'm talking about right there. And let's take a look. Oh, that third one's good too. I'm going to do 3 more just to take a look at them. Here's the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. I am really torn. I think this one looks like it's a little bit more of Leonardo da Vinci's painting. However, this one is speaking to me, so I'm just going to try to give it a little bit of one of those Gaussian blurs. And yeah, I think that works out nicely. So I'm going to leave it here, but I just wanted to show you guys, once again, a different technique and different things, not necessarily different things you can do, but things you can use this new AI technology as a tool that's fun or might even help you in your line of work. There are times I find myself in times of need when I just need like an extra nudge on the sides or on the top. And by doing that, it just gives me that little extra space, that little extra background I need to cover whatever I'm trying to do. So anyway, I hope you love this video. And if you do, let me know in the comments below, and I will gladly keep making them because I think they're fun to do. And if you're enjoying the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, then please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and then hit the little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today. Tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together and a little bit fucking crazier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one's told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.